Hello and welcome to the Abbotsford GDD orientation. We have this great new lab that has a bunch of exciting features, but this also brings a bunch of new responsibilities that faculty, students, and staff all need to share. One of the ways that we want to do this is to utilize it with some buffer or shop time, kind of like you might have had if you took any high school woodworking courses, where at the end of each class, we all pitch in together to sanitize, store laptops, papers, cutting mats, wipe down tables, etc. Basically, getting it ready for the class coming in here right after you. Now, rearranging the tables is going to be the responsibility at the start of the class coming in next. Faculty and instructors, please note to leave some buffer time in your lesson plans at the start and end of each section for time spent in this classroom. Along with the renovations of the room itself, we also have some great new tech in this place to play with. To start with, we have these 4 TVs that we will use primarily as a pod configuration. Underneath each TV, you can see the wall plates numbered pod 1, pod 2, etc. Each of these wall plates allow you to turn on and off the TV. They also allow you to switch inputs from the HDMI port at the pod or the instructor's podium at the front. There are also wall power outlets for your laptop. Additional chargers and power bars are located in the storage above the laptop cart. Here you will also find the HDMI cords that you will need to plug in your laptop via USB-C to each wall port at each pod. In addition to the pods, we also have a brand new projector system in here that can be controlled or take the video input from the instructor station at the front or from any of your laptops via Apple TV. Now, the system that controls this is to be used only by the faculty and instructors. And if you are a student that's going to be presenting from up at the front, just get your instructor to set it up for you first. That being said, to get the projector up and working, whether you want to output from all the screens in the room or just to the projector, you can choose which of those you want to do here. When you walk up to the Extron display, the little screen on the podium, there are 2 buttons that say to turn on the system. One says present using projector only, and the other says present using projector and pod displays. When you select one, you have 4 display input options. One of the options you can select is the PC output. This is a Windows PC that is built into the podium, and if there are no computers available, you can use this to present from. Next, there is a simple HDMI cable at the podium that you can plug into. And lastly, there is Apple TV and USB-C to plug in a MacBook here at the front. If you are a student sitting at a pod and you want to show something on your screen to all your fellow classmates, get the instructor to select Apple TV as the video output to display on all screens. From your own MacBook, choose from the screen mirroring options to AirPlay to the C1420 Apple TV. This allows you to share your screen on all the screens in the room, as well as the projector. If you are just wanting to share your own screen to your individual pod, this is where you would plug your laptop to the wall port with the HDMI cables that are stored in the cabinet. We have this great new printer and scanner at the back of the classroom, but it being a new device, it is not quite fully configured yet, and you're not going to need it for your first day of class. So we'll be doing a follow-up video with all the cool features and how to use it. Keep in mind, this printer will contribute to your semester printer limit of 75 prints for each GDD course that you are taking. Do not use this printer or any other GD printer to print non-GD or personal materials. Now, you may have noticed that this is a computer lab, but you probably don't see any computers. Well, you are welcome to use your own laptop, but if you don't have access to one, we have 20 available for you to use. These are all stored in a cart at the back of the classroom. At the start of each semester, we will assign you your own specific laptop, and you'll be able to find this list around the classroom. The laptop that you were assigned is your responsibility. You are personally responsible for getting it plugged in at the end of each course and being sanitized and put away. Note, none of these laptops may leave C1420 for any reason. Even if you're down the hall printing in C1106, you must print from C1420 and then walk down the hall, get your prints, and not bring your laptop with you. This is very important. If you do not have a laptop assigned to you on the list, please wait until everyone else takes a computer and then take one that's not in use. But please let either your instructor or the GDD technicians know which one you have taken. At the end of each class, please make sure you plug the laptop back into the cart. These laptops in the cart have a specific orientation that they all need to be plugged in. So please take note of the sticker on top of the computers and which way the laptop needs to be plugged in.